Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today in this video we will see the fourth chapter, lines and angles introduction. Okay, so here just observe this picture. Here one house is there now and trees, wires are there. So if you observe in this picture, this is A and this is B. So this AB is called here line. What is this? Line. Okay. That means if we extend B to this side and A to this side, we can extend until without end. Okay. So this is called line. So AB line. We can write like this. If you observe this picture, in this picture you see just A, B and this is R, Q, P. Right? That means we used the letters to locate some specific areas. Right? So above the door Q is there. So the letter we used, right, to denote some specific places. So that places are called specially in the maths as points. What is that places? Points. And next you see from A to B, it starts at A and ends at B. So this AB is called line. What is this AB? Line. So if we extend B to this direction and A in this direction, this is called, first AB is called a line segment and if we extend, we call it as a line. Okay. And see PQR, here this is called angle. Okay. And you see in this picture L and M are wires and they are parallel. That means there is no angle between these two lines, right? So these lines, the lines which appear like this are called parallel lines. Okay, and see here light is there, no students? So from light rays are coming. So from here they are coming, right? So one starting point is there but there is no end point. So these are called rays. So they can travel any distance in this direction, right? So these are called rays. That means first AB is a line segment. AB line segment has two endpoints. If we extend line segment, we will get a line. And this is angle. So the lines like this are called parallel lines and these are rays. Okay. Now we'll see the definitions also. So now just we'll see the definitions. A point names a location in space. Okay. Line. By joining any two points, we'll get a line. That means if I put the 2 points like this, if I just join these 2 points, we'll get a line. So we can extend the line in both the direction. That means line has no end points. Okay. So we can extend. So next, line segment. Segment is nothing but a part. Okay. So a part in the line is called line segment. Okay. So this line segment has end points. Okay. So we cannot extend a line segment. Next, array. Array has one end point and extends without end in one direction. That means it has starting point and we can extend in one direction. Similarly, in this direction also. Okay, in any direction, it has only one end point and we can extend in another direction. Next, angle. two rays or line segments or lines that share an endpoint forms an angle. That means here one point is there, and from this point two rays came like this. So here in between these two rays angle will be formed. Okay, or any two line segments also. Okay, so the shared point, here one point is there, no, this shared point is called vertex. Okay, so a point names a location in space. Line, by joining any two points we will get a line. And line segment, a part of a line is called line segment, and a ray means only one endpoint. Line has no endpoints, line segment has two endpoints, a ray has one endpoint. Okay, so next, types of angle. If two rays are like this, it is called right angle. That means it is 90 degrees. Okay, and if two rays are like this, here you see this is less than 90. So less than 90 means acute angle. Less than 90 means acute angle. Okay, and if two rays are like this, this is greater than 90. If straight line is there, అంటే ఈ లైన్ కి స్ట్రైట్ గా మనం ఒకటి ఎల్ లాగా ఉంటే అది రైట్ యాంగిల్. సో రైట్ యాంగిల్ కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఉంది కాబట్టి obtuse angle. What is this? Obtuse angle. So if an angle is less than 90, that is acute angle. If it is greater than 90, that is obtuse angle. If an angle is like this, these here two rays joined like this, this is called straight angle. What is this? Straight angle. So what is straight angle? 180 degrees is called straight angle. Already you know in your 6th class, just recall what we know here. Okay, so this is called straight angle. And if an angle is greater than straight angle, so if straight, then it is straight angle. See here, it is more than straight, na? Right? So if any angle is greater than 180, that is called reflex angle. What it is? Reflex angle. And at a point there is a complete angle, so 360 degrees is called complete angle. So here, if any angle is less than 90, that is acute. If it is greater than 90, that is obtuse. If it is equal to 90, right angle. Okay, so if it is straight, if it is 180, then it is straight angle. Greater than 180, reflex angle. And if it is 360, complete angle. Next we will see parallel lines. In the picture only we observe, na, if two lines do not have any common point or any common angle, they are called parallel lines. So parallel lines we can say railway tracks and edges of the board also we can say. And next, intersecting lines. That means if any two lines have one common point, that means in the shape of X, any two lines meet, then they are called intersecting lines. Okay, intersecting lines means two lines having one common point. Okay, next, concurrent lines. Concurrent lines. What are concurrent lines? More than three. The lines more than three lines passing through a point are called concurrent lines. Okay, students, parallel lines means there is no common point. Intersecting lines means there is one common point, and concurrent lines means there are three or more lines having one common point. Okay, here only two lines having one common point intersecting, 3 or more lines having one common point, concurrent lines. Now we will see review exercise. Review exercise. First one, observe the figure and name the points, line segments, rays and lines from the figure. Okay. We already seen now what is point, what is line segment. Now we have to write. So first points. Simply write all the letters which you will see in the picture. So all the letters A, B, C, D, E, G. Right. Next, line segments. So line segment means a part of a line that should have two endpoints. That means starting point and ending point. So A to B, I can write now AB. This is a line segment. So write like that. Next BD. Next DE. And then we can write DC, BC and A to D, AD. Next AE. Okay. Next BE. Okay. So like this you can write. Next, lines. So lines means there should be no end point. So arrow marks should be there. Okay. So how many lines? A to E. Only one line is there. So A, E. Line only. Okay. Next, rays. So rays means only one end point and అదర్ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ ఎండ్ అంటే ఒక వైపు మాత్రం పాయింట్ ఉండి రెండో వైపు యారో మార్క్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే. సో సీ నౌ B to A, BA, DA and EA. Okay. Now A to E, AE, BE and DE. These are the rays. Next, second one, observe the figure and write intersecting lines and concurrent lines. So ఇక్కడ మనకి ఇచ్చిన ఫిగర్ లో ఇంటర్సెక్టింగ్ ఏంటి, కాంకరెంట్ లైన్స్ ఏంటో మనం రాయాలి. సో ఐ టోల్డ్ యూ ఇంటర్సెక్టింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి, టూ లైన్స్ హ్యావింగ్ వన్ కామన్ పాయింట్. ఓకే. అండ్ concurrent లైన్స్ అంటే ఏంటి, three or more lines having one common point, right? So here two lines having one common point and P and L kada, L and P. Next, more than three lines or more than two. Okay, three or more అంటే మూడు కన్నా ఎక్కువ లేదా మూడు అని అన్నమాట. So 1 2 3, these three lines having one common point. So L, M, N or concurrent lines. Very simple kada. Third one, draw a line segment PQ 6.3 centimeters. So 6.3 centimeters unna line segment manam draw cheyali. So first take the scale and on this scale points are there, no? Numbers are there, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And between 0 and 1 there are 9 letters including this one. So 0 నుంచి 1 వరకు టోటల్గా మనకి 10 లైన్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా. సో 6.3 అంటే ఫస్ట్ మనం ఏం చేయాలి అంటే 0 దగ్గర ఒక పాయింట్. ఓకే. సో హియర్ 0. So put one point near 0 and next 6 కి రావాలి. 6 దగ్గరికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత 6.3 కదా. సో 6 తర్వాత 3 లైన్స్ 1 2 3. సో మార్క్ చేయాలి. జాయిన్ దీస్ 2 points. One is P and this is Q. Total length 6.3 centimeters. That's it. See fourth point. Name any three possible angles in the adjacent figure. See this figure. So I told you two rays or two line segments having one common point or starting from a point forms an angle. See this OP and OQ, and this is an angle, and next this is also an angle, this is also an angle. Any three possible angles they are asking na. So POQ QOR యాంగిల్ ఎక్కడైతే ఉందో ఆ లెటర్ని కూడా మనం మిడిల్లో రాయాలి. ఓకే, అండ్ ROS will write now. So first POQ angle POQ, next QOR, next ROS, okay, and then POR also we can write. POR angle, POS also. Straight angle is there na. So POS. They asked only 3, but I am writing just for your understanding. Okay, and so you can write SOR, SOQ. Okay, that is also you can write. Angle SOR, SOQ, SOP. Okay, QOR already we read now. You can write ROQ also. So these are the possible angles, but they asked only 3 angles na. So you can write these 3. So fifth problem, write the type of angles you observed in the given clock. See, I told you if any two lines or rays are like in the shape of L, then it is right angle. So it is less than 90 only na. So it is straight ga led kada. So this is acute angle. What is this angle? Acute angle. And coming to here, clearly these are like L only. So it is a right angle. Okay, now so see, if it is like this, then only it is 90. So 90 ni cross chesi vachesindi kada. So greater than 90 ante obtuse angle. What is this? Obtuse angle. So ila straight ga undi ante straight angle. What is this angle? Straight angle, 180 degrees. So this is a straight angle. Next, if two lines are like this, it is straight. ikkada straight angle ni cross chesi vachesindi kada. So greater than straight means it is a reflex angle. What is this angle? Reflex angle. Okay, and here you see sixth one. One right angle is equal to how many degrees? 90 degrees. One right angle how many degrees? 90 degrees. Next, write any two acute angles and any two obtuse angles. So acute means less than 90, right? So 90 కన్నా తక్కువ ఉన్నవి రాసేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. And if you so acute angles, they just ask to write, కానీ మనం డ్రా చేస్తే బాగుంటుంది. సో వీఆర్ డ్రాయింగ్. ఓకే, సో యాంగిల్ AOB, లెట్ ఇట్ బి 60. సి టూ లైన్స్ ఇలా స్ట్రైట్గా ఉంటే దెన్ 90 కదా. సో ఇది స్ట్రైట్ కన్నా కొంచెం తగ్గింది. సో వీ కెన్ సే యాజ్ 80 degrees. సో లెస్ దాన్ 90. సో అక్యూట్ యాంగిల్. సి ఇలా స్ట్రైట్గా ఉంటే then it is 90. So straight కన్నా ఎక్కువ అంటే 90 కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఉంది కదా. So obtuse angle, let it be 120 degrees. Okay, and here also, so say this is 110 degrees. So వీటిని obtuse angles. These are called obtuse angles. So next eighth one, observe the parallel and perpendicular lines in the given figure, write them using symbols. This is the symbol for parallel and perpendicular. T ni reverse chesindi undi kada, so this is perpendicular. So here L, M are parallel, right? This L and M. So L parallel to M and perpendicular ante L N ki perpendicular and M and N also perpendicular. So L perpendicular to N, similarly M perpendicular to N. Okay, this symbol is called perpendicular symbol. This symbol is called parallel symbol. Next ninth one, measure and write angle AOB with the help of protractor. So this is called protractor. We use to measure the angles. Okay, so ఇక్కడ మనకి స్ట్రైట్ లైన్ ఒకటి, వర్టికల్ లైన్ అండ్ హారిజాంటల్ లైన్ రెండు ఉన్నాయి కదా. దిస్ ఇస్ వర్టికల్ అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ హారిజాంటల్. ఈ టూ లైన్స్ వచ్చి ఒక పాయింట్ దగ్గర మీట్ అవుతున్నాయి. సో ఆ పాయింట్ని మనం ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గర ఎక్కడైతే మనం యాంగిల్ మెజర్ చేయాలి అనుకుంటున్నామో ఆ పాయింట్ మీద ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా ప్లేస్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, సో టెక్స్ట్ బుక్లో ఉన్న ఓబి అనే లైన్ మనకు కనిపించకూడదు. దిస్ హారిజాంటల్ లైన్ మస్ట్ కోయిన్సైడ్ విత్ లైన్ ఓబి. ఓకే, సో ఇట్ ఈస్ 0 అండ్ హియర్ 40 అండ్ 140 రెండు ఉన్నాయి కదా. సో ఏది తీసుకోవాలి అని డౌట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు మిడిల్లో అయితే మనకి 90 ఉంది కదా. ఓకే, సో ఈ స్కేల్ 90 కన్నా తక్కువే ఉంది కదా ఈ యాంగిల్. సో తక్కువ వాల్యూని తీసుకోవాలి 40. ఇది 90 కదా, రెండు స్కేల్స్ మీద 90 90 ఉంది. ఒకవేళ యాంగిల్ ఇలా కనుక ఉంటే దెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నదే తీసుకుంటాం. ఓకే, సో అంటే 90 కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఉన్నది తీసుకుంటాం. ఇది 40 అన్నమాట. సో వాట్ ఈస్ యాంగిల్ AOB హియర్? యాంగిల్ AOB ఈక్వల్స్ టు 40 degrees.